And that brought me to Mark 14, 1 through 11. Here's the big idea. In this passage, two people, both close to Jesus, watch the same moment unfold. A woman walks into the room, breaks open a jar of perfume worth a year's wages, and pours it on Jesus' head. Judas, on the other hand, walks out of the room looking for a payout to hand Jesus over for some silver. Same Jesus, same moment, two radically different responses. One saw a treasure to honor, the other saw a transaction to leverage. And this is the gospel at work. This story exposes the core of the gospel. Jesus isn't here to be used. He's here to be worshiped. The woman got it, right? She gave what was costly. She didn't manage her faith for convenience. She poured it all out at once. Judas missed it. He wanted Jesus to fit his agenda. And when Jesus didn't, what did he do? He sold him off like old inventory. And that it kind of exposes the fallen condition of humanity. If we're honest, most of us assume we'd be the woman. But if we dig deep, even just a little bit, a lot of us have Judas-like moments. We do the church thing, say the right words, maybe even tithe a little bit, but deep down we're asking, what do I get out of this? How can I make this faith thing work for me? That's the heart problem of humanity. We often see Jesus as useful, but not always as beautiful. Here's the Christ connection. Here's the beauty. Jesus knew Judas would betray him and still walked to the cross anyway. He knew our faith would waver, our motives would twist, and our hearts would look for silver instead of a savior. And still, what did he do? He poured himself out like that jar of perfume. Why? To save us. Here's some application points. Here's the $1 million question. Do you treasure Jesus or do you transact with him? Do you give him what's costly or do you keep faith convenient? Do you bring him your heart or just ask for what he can do for you? Here's your action step. I want you to write down what you're most tempted to pursue instead of Jesus. Success, comfort, money, approval, and hand it over to him in prayer. And pray this: Jesus, I don't want to treat you like a transaction. Teach me to treasure you more than silver, or whatever that item is.